3 entire Roman legions marched into the forests of Germania. Almost none of them walked out. In 9 CE, Rome suffered one of the worst military disasters in its history. Varus legions were ambushed, surrounded, and annihilated in the Teutoburg forest. Standards were lost. Command collapsed. The Rhine frontier shattered overnight. Rome panicked. To the north, Germanic tribes celebrated. To the south, Roman leaders feared the unthinkable, that the frontier was gone, and Germania would pour across the Rhine. But one Roman fortress did not fall. Deep beyond the river stood Aliso, isolated, surrounded, and suddenly cut off from the empire it served. Inside were survivors, wounded soldiers, auxiliaries, men who knew that no relief army was coming. Germanic forces surrounded the walls. They attacked repeatedly, confident that hunger and fear would finish the job. Rome's legions were dead. This garrison was supposed to follow. It didn't. The defenders held discipline when panic would have been easier. They rationed food. They repaired damage under fire. They refused to open the gates. When the pressure became unbearable, the garrison made a decision that saved them. Under cover of darkness, they broke out. Not in chaos, but in formation. Roman soldiers fought their way through enemy lines, crossed hostile territory, and reached the Rhine alive. They carried something more valuable than victory. They carried proof that Rome was not finished, that its army still functioned, that the frontier had not completely collapsed. Because of Aliso, Germania did not surge south. Because of Aliso, the Rhine became a line again, one Rome could rebuild behind. The Battle of Teutoburg nearly destroyed Roman power in the north, but the siege of Aliso stopped the disaster from becoming an empire-ending catastrophe. History remembers the ambush. It forgets the fortress. But sometimes empires don't survive because they win. They survive because somewhere, a handful of soldiers refuse to fall. When everything else already has,